There is truly no separation between our physical reality and our desired reality, other than our own limiting beliefs, which block your desired reality from manifesting. And there's only one thing in the way here, and that is our mind. We need to be able to free ourselves from the mind. When we stop trying so hard is when things can magically appear to us. Art of non-doing is when things flow to you, doing less but receiving more. This is the feminine creator energy that I'm going to help you get into. Make sure you watch this video until the end, because I will also give a very practical exercise that you can do in order to practically embody this detachment frequency. Now, the first understanding that I want to give you is a little bit about how reality works. There is truly no separation between this reality and our desired reality. There is no separation between this version of ourselves and even our past versions and our future versions. All these versions are existing simultaneously. Time is a concept that we create in our minds, which is part of the illusion. Now, it does mean that there are multiple future realities that we can tune into. From this understanding, we need to start to believe that there is no separation. It is this belief in separation that is causing the separation. And the contradictory part here is that whenever we really desire things, we always want things to be different. We want something to be different. That's why we desire and crave. But if we go deeper into this feeling of desiring, it also means that we feel lack in a certain way, because we desire something in the future or on the outside to make us happy. So we are inevitably in a feeling of lack. So we cannot desire and manifest at the same time, which is so contradicting, which is where this whole detachment comes in. And this true belief and faith in the non-existence of separation. There is no separation between you and your desired reality. Now, if we truly believe that, this removes this feeling of desire and lacking, because we want to form a union with our future version that is already living in our desired reality. We want to enter the frequency of that future version of ourselves. So we cannot keep desiring, we cannot keep craving and lacking. And even, this repetitively using of manifestation methods, scripting every day or trying to visualize, be really careful and aware about what frequency you're actually embodying, whether this desiring frequency is accompanied by lack. Because if this is the case for you, you are not in alignment with your desire. The feeling of alignment is a feeling of faith and letting go and letting it completely up to God or the universe, and trusting that it will be there. And this trust can come from the belief that there is no separation between us and our past and future version. Think about this. We can visualize our past, right? So if we think about something that we went through last week, you can really visualize this past version of you. What is actually happening is your energy is visiting this past version of you. So when you were having this dinner last week, your current version energetically is visiting this past version. This is, when time is not linear, this is true. Our energy is in that past version. When you were having that dinner last week, you weren't even aware of it, but this is what you're doing when you're thinking of a past memory. Now, this exact same principle applies for the future. There is a future version of you that has manifested their desires that is now currently visiting this present moment version of you. Again, time is not linear. The past, the present, and the future all exist at once. So what is there not to say that the future version of you that has already manifested and is living in a desired reality is not right now looking at this current version of you? And this is exactly what you're doing when you're scripting or visualizing or trying to tune into the frequency of whatever life you want to live. Your future version is visiting your present moment version. There is no separation. There is no lack. Now, the second thing that I want to explain to you is that the resistance comes from attachment and judgment. And these are the things that we need to let go of. First of all, the attachment comes from it needs to happen. It is so important to us that we have said that we will only be happy once we have it. We're attached to this future outcome. And this is blocking our desired reality from manifesting, because if we're attached to it in a way where we make it conditional, where we make our emotions that we would feel once we were living in that desired reality dependent on when we receive it, this is when we're too attached. It is like saying, let's say our future reality is the mirror, and we are looking in the mirror and we're saying, no, I will only smile once I see my reflection smile back to me. That's only when I will smile. Do you understand that this will never happen? This is the same when we make the emotions that we would feel once our desired reality is here dependent on receiving it. When we have this attachment, it will never happen, because we are not allowing ourselves to feel the emotions in the present moment. So we need to let go of this attachment. If living in your desired reality would make you feel excited and grateful and full of life force, then you need to do everything in the present moment, whether it is related to your desired reality or not at all. Maybe it could be something completely different, to cultivate those emotions. For example, if you're trying to manifest love, what can you do in the present moment to make yourself feel love? Cultivate the love with your parents or your friends. If you are trying to manifest a specific career or job or monetary gain, what can you do in the present moment to feel those feelings? Is it pretending visualization? Is it really tuning into what you already have and feeling the gratitude for that? There is no separation between our current version and our future version other than our mind, which is the illusion. So if you really tune into that and believe that and allow the feelings of this desired reality to come into the present moment, that is also when you release the attachment. Now you no longer need to wait for it to happen in order to feel as if it already happened, because you can already feel it in the now. You can already be excited in the now and grateful in the now and whatever it is. Now, the second thing that I mentioned is the judgment. The resistance that you have comes from the judgment of your current reality. As long as you keep judging, negatively judging your current reality, the lack of your desired reality can never come to you. Again, this very contradicting thing. It is like you need to be able to feel true happiness for your current reality, even though your desires are not here yet, in order to allow your desires to come in, because this is when you release the resistance. A part of you needs to stop caring so much. A part of you really needs to detach, and this waiting that you do for your desires to come here in order to feel a certain way is what is blocking it. And in the same way, the judgment and the complaining about your current reality and the frustration that you feel for your desired reality not being here, all of these things are putting up more resistance, are pushing it away further and further and further. To really become aware of what you speak about during the day. And if you're judging your current reality, are you complaining? In fact, you shouldn't even be talking about your desired reality anymore as if it is a desire, because you believe it has already happened. There is a future version of you that is already living that. There's no need for you to crave and desire and keep talking about it as if you want it, because it has already happened. And really release this negative judgment and complaining and whatever you do about the lack of it. If you want money, you can't keep complaining about how broke you are. If you want relationships, you can't keep talking about how you're single. You can't keep judging the lack of your desire. And you need to do this paradoxical thing where you need to be happy for the lack of your desire. How amazing is it that you now still get to experience the freedom of not having your desired reality, but maybe it's like a lot of money that you're trying to manifest. How amazing is it that you now still get to live the freedom of not having the responsibility of having all that money? Can you really tune into that? Can you do that? Can you be grateful and happy for not having it? That's when you release judgment for the lack of your desire. Now, the third and final realization that I want to give you before I give you the exercise is stop believing that you are in control. You are not in control. And when I say you, I am talking to your conscious mind, your ego, your personality. This is not in control of our reality. How many times do things occur in our physical reality that we haven't consciously thought of? This is immediate proof that our conscious mind is not in control of reality. Your mind is not in control, and the mind loves to think that it is in control. That's why it loves to plan the future and have this sense of control. Who is rather in control? The universe, our creator. And who is in connection with that? our subconscious mind, our soul, our creator energy that resides in our subconscious mind, that is the part of us that does have a say, that does have a control, but it is not the conscious brain that I'm talking to right now. And of course, with manifestation methods, we repeat specific affirmations or scripting or visualizations because we want it to enter our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind has access to our soul, which is in direct correspondence or a part of the universal energy, the creator energy. So it's not like we don't have a say, because we do. That is why we use conscious manifestation. But stop living in the illusion that we're fully in control. When we start to believe that we're also supported and guided by higher beings, higher than us, of higher consciousness, we don't feel this need to control and plan so much anymore. Whatever is an energetic match to you will work out. Find a whole strategy to get to our desired reality. Actually, we can let go of all of this and have this faith that we are supported and we are guided, as long as we keep believing in this lack of separation, as long as visualizing our future desired reality invokes a specific good feeling in us. At that point, we can let it go. We can let go of the controlling and the planning. Have you never had this insane synchronicity, what we like to call coincidences, but they're too crazy to actually be called coincidences? We are constantly being guided. We are constantly helped and led in this journey that we have here on Earth. So we can let go of this control. We can let go of this overly trying to plan and believe that we have a say over everything. And this is another way to allow this detachment to come in. Really let it up to the universe. How we completely let up to the universe or God or the creator. And we just focus on being grateful for the present moment. Can we be grateful for the lack of our desire? Can we get ourselves to believe in this lack of separation from our past versions and our future versions, all of the timelines that exist for us, and create this union? We are everything. We are not just this conscious brain, mind that is in the present moment. We are all of our past versions. We are all of our future versions in this very moment. But there is no need to feel separate. Now, finally, I want to end with this really useful exercise that I do. I already said we are not separate from all of our past versions, and we are not separate from all of our future versions. And I already gave you an example that you, your present moment version, can visit a past version of you just through your mind by visualizing you are there. Now let's use this same mechanism for your future version that is living in your desired reality. Imagine a future version of you, whatever they look like. They're a little bit older, you don't know exactly how much, but they are living the life they want. Let's say, for example, I'm just talking for myself, my future version that is married and has kids and is abundant and is living her passion. I'm imagining this future version of me. Now imagine this future version of you visiting this present moment version of you. And this is a real thing. There is a future version of you that you can call in now, that can be in front of you, that is visiting this present moment version of you, just like the present moment version of you now can visit a past version of you. So do this exercise where you visualize a visit from your future version that is living in your desired reality and that is visiting this present moment here with you. Do this exercise. This is so powerful. And once you have also practiced with visiting past versions of you and providing love and energy to them, you understand that this is the way it works. There is a future version of you that is energetically already in this space, that is looking at you right now, just through your mind. Because in the future, you can think back about this moment as if it was the past. So this is such a powerful exercise to do. Visualize a visit energetically from the future version of you that is living in their desired reality and that is giving love to this present moment version of you. Maybe they give you a hug. Maybe they tell you to keep going. Whatever they do, maybe they reach out their hands to you and try to pull you into their reality energetically and guide you. And every time you feel fears coming up, or you feel stress coming up, or you feel doubt come up again, visualize this future version of you again. as if they are your biggest fan on the sideline, cheering you on, energetically supporting you every time things get hard for you. Now, if you need more help than just this video, I have actually crafted a very comprehensive 5-week identity shifting course, where in the first week we give birth to what desires you want to manifest and we create this future version of you. And then in a process of 5 weeks, I am guiding you to stepping into this future version of you through guided practices, through daily journaling, through weekly coaching videos. I'm giving you the exact practices and tools that you need to slowly start increasing your vibration. We work on the self-concept, we work on releasing trauma, we work some on releasing ego, and we do all the things that are necessary in this period of 5 weeks to step into the highest version of you, quantum jump into your highest timeline. Link is in the description if you want to find out more about that. I would love to have you on the course, where you also get my personal guidance through chat. So I'm there throughout the whole process with you. Now, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. If there was anything useful, definitely leave a like and a comment, and I would love to see you in my next video. Sending you my love.